Are you working on national holiday, festival, or public holidays in India? Republic Day, January 26, Independence Day, August 15, and Gandhi Jayanti, October 2 are the three national holidays observed in India. On these days, all institutions, irrespective of under which law they are covered or whether they are public or private organizations or MNCs, should necessarily remain closed. The festival holidays are decided based on the local festivals of that locality and are granted to the employee in accordance with the company's policies. Hey everyone, first of all, happy Independence Day to all and welcome back to my channel Legal Attention. In today's video, I'm going to answer few questions and going to make it simple for you to understand about national holidays and weekly off. So the first question is, what does the law says about the holidays and working days for employees in India? The holidays are declared under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1981. They are usually applicable to the government departments, more particularly to the banks. They are not generally adopted by the factories and other establishments in the private and public sector. Provisions relating to work days are provided in the Standing Orders of Establishment as per the Industrial Employment, that is Standing Order Act 1946. The Industrial Employment Standing Order Act was introduced for the employers in industrial establishments to ensure the employment conditions under the establishment. Now, what does standing orders and establishment means? Standing orders states the laws which govern the relationship between the employer and the workmen in an industrial establishment. Now, what does this establishment means? Establishment which includes the elements such as classification of workers, working hours, attendance, suspension, termination, and many other things, in which provision relating to employees working on various days as per the requirement of the organization is mentioned and specification is given regarding their off days of working. The factory legislation in our country also do not provide for the grant of festival holidays to industrial workers. But in spite of that, some amount of festivals and national holidays which will pay is operable in factories and other industrial establishments. Generally, the occupiers of factories fix a number of such holidays in their standing orders or service rules. Apart from this, states are also very generous in declaring paid holidays. So, जो भी factory workers होते हैं उनके लिए amount of already factory owners जो होते हैं वो जब अपने standing orders में declare करेंगे कि उनको कौन कौन सी days पे वो अपने workers को holidays देंगे, तो उसमें वो साथ में ये भी declare करवा देंगे कि किस किस में उनको paid holidays मिलेगी. And इवन जो स्टेट्स होती है, हर एक स्टेट का पर्टिकुलर एक रूल्स होते हैं, रेगुलेशंस होते हैं रिगार्डिंग द वर्कर्स. सो वो उसमें भी क्लियरली डिक्लेयर्ड होता है कि किस में उनको पेड हॉलीडेज मिलनी चाहिए. व्हाट इज द प्रोविजन रिलेटिंग टू द डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ नेशनल हॉलीडेज इन कंट्री? नेशनल एंड फेस्टिवल हॉलीडेज एक्ट which is applicable to all the establishments in the country, irrespective under which law is formed. It is mandatory to grant leave on following 3 days, that is 26 January Republic Day, 15th August Independence Day, and 2nd October Gandhi Jayanti. For the rest of the festival holidays, the declaration depends on the discretion of the concerned states and establishments. Number of festival holidays can differ from state to state. What is the law relating to the working on national holidays? All the organizations need to remain closed on 3 national holidays, but in case due to some reasons, if the organizations need to be functioning on these 3 days, they need to take prior approval from the concerned authority. And the employees, those are functioning, are entitled to get double wages of the day. And some of the states have placed the provisions to claim for compensatory leave. तो उसके बाद भी holidays मिलेगी. Compensatory off is a time of that is granted to a worker as compensation for the employee's overtime. According to the employees, compensatory leave off is taken as a leave, that is time off, for working extra on the working day, weekly off, and a holiday. This primarily is defined in leave rules depending on the company's policies. What is the concept for giving compensatory off on the national holiday and weekly off. Compensatory off in case of the national holiday or holiday, compensatory off should be given within 90 days of the national holiday or holiday for which employer has worked along with 1 day average daily wage. The matter concerning to the national holiday is subject of central legislation, Kendriya Vidhan. Though some states do have provisions for compensatory leave for the workers who have worked on these national holidays or paying them double wages. What are the provisions relating to the working on weekends or special days? Provisions relating to the working on weekend is not specified under any law or act, but provisions relating to work days are provided in the Standing Order of Establishments as per the Industrial Employment, that is Standing Order Act 1946, which specifies provisions relating to the employees' working days and their off days for working on weekends. There are some acts relating to specific schedule of employment, one of them being the Weekly Holidays Act 1942, which provides provisions relating to the weekly holidays to the persons who are employed in the shops, restaurants and theatres. Provisions relating to it are as follows. First, every shop shall remain entirely closed on 1 day of the week, which day shall be specified by the shopkeeper in a notice permanently placed on some place where it is easily visible and at least at an eye-level view. Second, the day so specified shall not be altered by the shopkeeper more often than the 3 months. Then, third, every person employed otherwise than in a confidential capacity or in a position of management in any shop, restaurant or theatre shall be allowed in each week a holiday of 1 day whole, and there will not be any deduction in their salary or wages for the day. There are provisions relating to the national holidays and weekend holidays which are mentioned under the Shops and Establishment Act of the concerned states. So, their applicability depends upon the state legislation, that is Har Rajya ka khud ka law. These state laws provide provisions for the holidays that are to be provided for the establishment to the persons employed in the jurisdiction of that state. मतलब उसका जितना क्षेत्र अधिकार होगा वहीं तक. Should holidays and weekly off to be included or excluded while calculating the number of leaves when falls in between leaves? It is one of the questions which confuse many HR professionals. Technically speaking, all leaves with pay are excluding weekly off and holidays, which means even if you are an employee is on leave for a whole 1 month, that is 30 days, which includes 4 weekly off and 1 holiday, then employee should be considered on leave for 25 days. मतलब 30 days में से अपन पहले 4 हफ्ते की holidays और एक जो हॉलीडे और थी उसको एक्सक्लूड करके फिर 30 में से सिर्फ 25 दिन की हमारी लीव कटेगी. Similarly, if an employee take leave from Saturday to Monday where Sunday is weekly off, then Sunday should not be counted as leave. Here only 2 leaves should be counted. मतलब कि अगर आपने सैटरडे और मंडे को छुट्टी ली है तो बीच में अगर संडे आता है तो आपको संडे की हॉलीडे नहीं कटेगी, आपकी सिर्फ सैटरडे और मंडे की कटेगी, मतलब 2 day leaves. That's all for today's video guys. Thank you for watching my video and I hope आपको समझ आया. अगर कुछ भी समझ नहीं आता तो please comment down below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe and follow us on Instagram. The link is in the description box. See ya.